The problem is, a metallic sphere is thrown downwards with minus 30 meters per second from a 100-height building. Using antiderivatives, calculate the impact velocity of the sphere with the ground. So here is the building, and then the ball that is falling down. So we have our variables, that is the initial position, that is for 100 meters, then the initial velocity, that is minus 30 meters per second, and then the acceleration, that is minus 9.8 meters per second square. Both are negative because the ball is going downwards.
So we first had to integrate the acceleration, which is minus 9.8, by applying the formula at times dt equals vt. So after integrating, we got minus 9.8t plus c. Then we just substitute the values, which is velocity and time. So we finally got minus 30 is equal to minus 9.8 times 0, which is cancelled. So the final answer is minus 30 is equal to c. So velocity is minus 9.8 minus 30.
Then we are able to get our position function, and the result is s of t equals minus 4.9 t squared minus 30t plus 100.
So we want to know the velocity, the final velocity, when the ball hits the ground. Now that we've got our position function, and we know that the final velocity is when the position is equal to 0, we can equalize the function to 0, position function to 0, and then using the general formula we can isolate t, and we get this equation. When we solve it, we get that t is equal to this, and we need to decide if we will use 53.48 as positive or negative, and we decide to use it negative so that the time will be positive, because a negative over a negative value is equal to a positive value. So by getting the result of this, we get that the time when the ball hits the ground is 2.396 seconds. So we go to our velocity function, and we use that time to know the final velocity. So we get the velocity with 2.396 seconds, and we substitute that time in t, and by solving it we get minus 53.55. That will be our final velocity. So as a result, we get that our final velocity will be minus 53.55 meters over second, and it's negative because it's going downwards.
Single heart was broken by a single blow. Before all our careers depend